Hello, I'm Raisa Chantami of the Indonesia channel in Jakarta, and this is your TIC News Break on the hour, every hour. Here's what's happening in Indonesia.
The South Jakarta courtroom erupted into chaos on Wednesday after judges delivered a prison sentence of 18 months to Richard Eliezer for shooting policeman Nofrian Shah Joshua Huta Barat, in contrast to the death sentence the same court handed earlier to the mastermind in the high-profile murder case. When reading out the verdict, presiding judge Wahyu Iman Santoso said the main factor that earned Richard leniency is his willingness to cooperate with investigators in uncovering the murder case in which disgraced Police General Ferdi Sambo became the prime suspect. Prosecutors previously demanded a sentence of 12 years in prison for Richard. He's the first and only defendant to admit wrongdoing and reveal the murder plot, dismissing earlier police finding that Joshua was killed in a shootout after he was caught harassing his superior's wife. The presiding judge described him as a justice collaborator. Ferdi, who was sentenced to death, ordered Richard to shoot Joshua, allegedly because the victim had sexually harassed his wife, Putri Chandrawati, who got 20 years in prison for her role in the murder. The Papua police said on Wednesday it had sent a team to negotiate the release of New Zealand national Philip Mertens, a CCR pilot who is being held hostage by an armed separatist group in the Restov province. Papua Police Chief Inspector General Matthews Fakiri claimed that the Papua police had managed to track down the location where Mertens was being held, especially after the separatist group released photos of the pilot allegedly taken by its members. Mertens was abducted by fighters from the West Papua National Liberation Army last Tuesday after landing a plane operated by Susi Air in Duga. Indonesia's Pertamina Geothermal Energy, a unit of state energy company Pertamina, is considering issuing green bonds to help fund its expansion following an initial public offering. The company's IPO comes as Pertamina aims to double its geothermal capacity by 2027, which may cost an estimated $4 billion. The company raised $597.17 million by pricing its shares at the low end of the indicative range in the country's largest initial public offering in more than a year.
In the financial markets, here's how stocks and the currency closed in Jakarta and around the region. If you're heading to Indonesia or traveling within the country, here's the weather forecast for major destinations. And that's what's happening in Indonesia. I'm Raisa Chantami with your TIC News Break.